Rashad Jamal, young Pharaoh's main enemy, um, has potentially new charges that are going to be filed on him, man. I got the police report. Some of the family members of Zakaya's daughter. If y'all don't know who Zakaya is, that is Rashad Jamal's wife. That's Mama Frog's wife. Her biological daughter. A couple family members sent me this police report. This is a current police report of what's going on. Um, Guys, this isn't a joke. This isn't a game. This isn't the government. This isn't jealousy, bitterness, all the excuses that y'all made for Darsh.
Okay, so now the video's lagging. That's weird. I've been trying to react to this video 2 to 3 times, and they're not letting me get it. They're holding me back. They're watching me. They're stopping. They don't want the truth to get out. Look at that. They're freezing the video,
Rashad Jamal
bro.
blind followers, the cult followers.
The Rashad Jamal lights. Listen, man, to all my people that used to listen to Rashad Jamal and the words he gave you was inspirational and it was powerful. There's nothing wrong with that, you know? Like, there's still shorts. I still got shorts of Rashad Jamal when I used to listen to him 3-4 years ago on this same page, you know? And people like, you turned your back on the guy. Like, somebody DM'd me. Like, let me show y'all my DMs, right? Because I made a video after Kulu sent me receipts of actual paperwork and documents and stuff like that, right? But I don't know if it's 100% real. So I will say that. But by the comments that I see, oh, this is my other page, but he sent it on my Spread the Glitch page. He sent it to this page, right? So I made this video. I made this video on Rashad Jamal after Kulu sent me the documents. All right. And everybody in my comments is basically saying, I'm paid off. I'm a trader. Ain't nobody paid me nothing. Nobody paid me $1 to talk about Rashad Jamal. And if they did, I would post every day relentlessly and get the most out of the situation. I recoup back off Rashad Jamal because that motherfucker wasted my time. Talking about some end game, it's over. We all finna wake up. Then the older you get, the more you realize there is no community. We're all fucked, and everybody out here hustling for $1. That community online unity is an illusion. Anybody you trying to meet up with in real life off the internet is usually some culty shit. Especially when it comes to stuff like this. So this is the video I made before we go and watch. This is the video that got everybody mad. I heard Rashad Jamal's wife deleted her TikTok because her daughters filed a police report against Rashad Jamal for these same weird charges, bro. Now, shout out to Kulu. Like I said, Kulu just messaged me and told me this, right? But Kulu been on this shit for years, and everybody used to think like, oh man, this nigga Kulu, he clout chasing. He trying to save y'all from following somebody that's gonna give you these kindred spirits, that's gonna give you this weird energy, that's gonna, you ready to die? I would never get 30 years old until a bunch of young men activate all the warriors and promote them to crash out in this system. You know, now Rashad Jamal has some decent information, but his energy was fucked up. It always has been. The only reason why I resonated with him is I was listening to him after I lost my pops. So he came in when I was at a vulnerable state of the internet. You know, that's why I was listening to a lot of that shit. Now, that's why a lot of these niggas listen to him, bro. They're at vulnerable points in their life. They hate where they live. They hate their life. They stressing. They going through stuff. They live with their mom. I don't like my parents. That's why even when I think about that stuff, when the kid had the sword and he did that. He samurai jacked like he did that samurai Champloo shit to his folks. Rashad Jamal, that ain't had nothing to do with me. They're putting false narratives on my name. But if you over here teaching people, these ain't your real family, I don't trust nothing. Like I'll tell you, like, yeah, detach from your family, but always love and respect for them and always love them. And you don't have to push your conscious spirituality on them. You know, your path, your journey is your life. But I don't have all the answers, but one thing Rashad Jamal had you thinking like, yeah, fuck that family, that ain't my family. So somebody that's 17 hearing somebody say, that ain't your family, you can't trust nothing. These beings, that might be a reptilian. My mom, that's not my mom. I don't trust her. I'm weirdo. Have y'all ever met one of these weird Rashad Jamal fans? I met one of these guys in the park before, bro. The dude told me, yeah, I told the police I was a guy one time. They put a bag over my head and just drove me to multiple police stations.
I'm like, you ain't have no type of discernment to be like, you know what? Let me not reveal myself to the Agent Smiths immediately. And you're not even okay. Even if this was true, right? And we're in this spiritual warfare, which we are, and we guys in the human flesh and stuff like that. And they're trying to keep us. Why would you try to fake activate? Why would you tell the police you a god and there's all this stuff? And now you activated these Agent Smiths basically to terrorize you, and you're in their custody. Man, they locked him up, put a bag over his head, and kept driving him to random stations, bro. Treated him because he kept saying he a god and all this. And that's that Rashad Jamal information or the spiritual information. So you got to be careful how to utilize information. I do truly know that we got the generator operators and destroyers, you know. But let me finish the video, cause I mean y'all probably already seen this video. It's just me.
I'm deep into the occult, esoteric information. I'm always gonna study this shit. I ain't gonna say that this shit ain't true. But Rashad Jamal, what he did in his personal life, right? After I heard the live with Phase One and Rashad Jamal, baby mama, and the baby mama was like, yeah. When I mentioned it, all the past girlfriends that he was there, that's Jetta. That's what he do. Once she said that, it clicked in my head because I'm like, why was she even? That slipped. Like it didn't slip, but that was a subconscious truth that you wouldn't pick up because his rap name used to be Jetta, you know? So, and then the fact that he had prior cases. I'm not sure about the prior cases. I haven't looked it up in any of this shit, but they're saying that he had prior cases, right? Now, Kulu do his research on this shit, so if he DM me, I know he not lying with this shit, you know? And it's like, any man, I done heard this man say a lot of crazy shit on live, you know? Remember when Phase One posted videos like, you a love vibration, bitch, you don't want to share your nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas be glitching. Now, I got a couple videos glitching too. I be trolling. But I ain't never saying no weird shit or acting upon no weird shit when it comes to women, bro. I don't want women to be all under me. And then he had a lot of women that was following him too. You know, I might say black women worship Baal and shit like that, but it's truth about what I'm saying, bro. It's truth. You feel me? But this man used to be screaming in the house with his kids, ARs in the background, and the girls like, can I come downstairs? Can I do this? Like, they on point, like they on tip. And then the kids, he never got kids that's really his that I'm looking at, like, cause he said Rashad Jamal said, I mean, Kulu said that his wife kids filed a report, not their kids. So he's somebody that like takes care of kids and shit, you know? Like he likes marrying girls, he likes talking to girls with kids. I don't even like talking to women with kids. I would never move them to my house. I would never take them seriously. And
Ever in my life, we is two different type of niggas. So that's the video that got people. I'm not. I still haven't read the comments on that video, so I'm not taking that energy right now. I
All
don't
the
got time
excuses.
for that shit. Let's watch this first, and then I'll go back to the comments. You know, we could read some. It's probably the only time I'll read them. Actually, it makes sense to read them right now, cause.
he said the dangerous thing.
But then we'll get back to the Rashad Jamal case because he sent me the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Look, he said burger. See how you got a negative reaction? Oh, you're an agent. This is an agent. So they calling me an agent because so Kulu said she reactivated her TikTok today. Why am I so obsessed with Rashad Jamal? Y'all are so happy to be against him. This is the same man we talking about right here. I mean, just because somebody got a picture with a celebrity don't really mean shit. Like, this is with him with fucking Yo Gotti. Like, I got pictures with G Herbo, but I just met him outside. He do look like he in a closed space though. But I mean, yeah, bro, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I really don't give a fuck to like people talking about, oh, why you obsessed and stuff like that, bro. I really don't care. Although this dude is obvious an agent, been saying this. Who the fuck are you? Been saying this? Dude, you have 76 followers. You post gaming clips. Who are you, bro? You people don't even show y'all face on the internet and call somebody an agent. You see what I'm saying? You don't even put yourself out there. The only reason why I started content because I wanted to help Rashad Jamal. I wanted to help Kalam. I wanted to help all these people push the message. Then I realized all that spiritual community shit is just a hustle. I don't give a fuck though. This is the thing about me. I want you to make a video saying I'm a Freemason. I want you to make a video saying I'm an agent. Please. I'm transmute all that chaos. Bro, I seen a video that was like 607 Unk is the jester. He's the jester spirit energy. I'm like, yo, they didn't make this nigga Unk a deity. Let me get that. Give me that. Thank you. Make me a deity too. Cause y'all just give y'all worship to anything anyway. Cause y'all some real like Lulus, bro. Y'all some real Lululemons, bro. So let's get back to this video with Kulu, right? We're gonna read some comments too.
Y'all made about the government, the record deal. She just bitter. This isn't none of that. This is legit, man.
Why does this video keep pausing? This is the only video that's pausing, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Biological daughter, a couple family members sent me this police report.
Wow, this shit is crazy.
This is a current police report of what's going on.
They is not trying to play this fucking video, bro. This shit is pissing me off. But look, here the paperwork right here. This the paperwork. This is the same shit he sent me. See what I'm saying? So race, Black American. They blurred out the name, the residence, the address.
Let's scroll down.
Buffer, bro. That's how his
as you
video
can see,
is,
I had
bro.
to mark out some of the actual
Zoe visited approximately June 2021. She was standing at the top of the stairs while her residence located at her stepdad, white Rashad Jamal, stayed. He pushed her because something disrespectful at the time. Okay, so they're not saying that this situation is basically saying like he was aggressive with Zakia kids. He was aggressive with they saying that she was aggressive with the mother. And I ain't gonna lie, Zakia do give that like, no, don't hit me. She get that like, like you see how her eyes get like super big and buggy. Like you could tell she's like, I don't know, bro. I'm not trying to project, but I've talked to women like you could tell the women's that like, oh yeah, I was a victim when I was young. Like she just looked like she was like, she went through some stuff, you know? Because a lot of people that's like super spiritual, a lot of people that go through spiritual awakenings and fuck with spiritual shit, you think like they like on point or they can come back out the rabbit hole, but they be a little crazy. Like, I know I'm crazy too. Like niggas probably think I'm crazy, but I'm pretty sound more than everybody I know, you know? But I know how to take all this information and still come back to the matrix. But like when you see these people, they be like, they can't cope with life. Like they be going through shit. Like my whole family still fuck with me. Even though they really like, I choose not to fuck with my family. My family fuck with me though. Like it ain't like on no shit like you can't come back over here. Like, a lot of these niggas be sanctioned and banned from their family and shit. Like I literally moved from my family as a young man, as a kid, because they wasn't doing nothing for me at all, you know? And I don't know why they not letting me play this video, bro. I've been trying to react to this video, but this is the main cream de la. I don't even have to talk if this nigga plays this video.
As potentially new charges that are gonna be filed on him, man. I got the police report. Some of the family members of Zakaya's daughter. If y'all don't know who Zakaya is, that is Rashad Jamal's wife. That's Mama Frog's wife. Her biological daughter. A couple family members sent me this police report. This is a current police report of what's going on. Guys, this isn't a joke. This isn't a game. This isn't the government. This isn't jealousy, bitterness, all the excuses that y'all made for Darshell, the Rashad Jamal blind followers, the cult followers, all the excuses y'all made about the government, the record deal. She just bitter. This isn't none of that. This is legit, man. This is his actual wife, biological youngest daughter, that made this police report, that wrote her statement, that signed her name. Okay, so let's get into it. Like I said, I will be bringing Darshell up a little bit later to give her perspective on the situation, because she tried to tell everybody, man. She tried to tell Zakaya, watch out. We'll get to that video in a second. So let's get into the first photo of the actual police report. Y'all like the video. Y'all share the video because y'all getting the exclusive.
Yo,
and
y'all shout out Kulu, man.
Unfold into something bigger as the days go on, okay? Let's get into it. So as y'all can see, this legit.
And you know what I do find crazy though? Like I post 4 to 5 TikToks, 5, 6, maybe 10 TikToks a day. Moment I post about this shit, it goes up. It goes up. This nigga got a real cult fan base, bro. Like, for real. They view this nigga Rashad Jamal like Jesus. They don't even care about his information at this point. It's him. They want his energy. Like, I get it, man. I get it, man. Because people that helped you out in times, I remember feeling super empowered by Rashad Jamal videos and stuff like that. But when that nigga started sneak dissing me and saying a little extra shit, little crazy shit, after I was trying to repost and help repost his content, I'm like, damn, niggas don't even support the people that's trying to help repost and support you. Like, now I remember one time he was going up, and you know what?
Like a JIT, a police report. That's the case report
I ain't
number
gonna
right
break
there.
these niggas'
If you
heart,
want to
bro.
go to and look it up yourselves, that's Las Vegas, and there's the police report number. Y'all can go up. Y'all can go ask and request for the the information. Yeah, it's ongoing right now. Let's scroll down. As you can see, I had to mark out some of the actual
Yeah, marked out.
information, like the personal information. So let's get down into the actual story, right? The narrative that was told by Zoe, the 10-year-old girl, and her aunt. Okay, which we'll get into in a second. So the aunt came into the WAAC with her niece, right, Zoe, which is Zakaya's daughter, to report the following. And the picture's kind of like bad quality,
okay,
but I
makes
can read
sense.
read it for y'all. It says Zoe stated approximately June 21st, 2021, or June 2021, that she was standing on top of the stairs at her residence located at Rashad Jamal's house. Okay, when she was pushed down the stairs by her stepdad, white Rashad Jamal. Right, so Rashad Jamal. So she was standing on top of the stairs, and Rashad Jamal pushed her ass down the stairs. Okay. Zoe, which is the little girl's name, stated that he pushed her because she said something disrespectful at the time. Zoe stated that she fell all the way down the stairs. Zoe stated that she was 5 or 6 at the time in which this happened, and she doesn't.
I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of crazy. That sounds crazy, bro. Push down the stairs? That shit sounds crazy, bro. And I know people like, oh, like, honestly, let me see. Okay, so let's read the comments real quick. I just want to see what the comments say. Zakia deleted her TikTok, shaking my ass. She's guilty. And then she reactivated it. Somebody said, no, she didn't. She actually did. She deactivated yesterday and then early hours in the AM activated again. Yeah, but it's no point of trying to, like, that's why on my video, I didn't try to explain all the paperwork and do all this shit. I just put the conversation in the air. You spreading misinformation? I don't give a fuck. Time will tell. If this man is innocent of his charges, bro, he would have been out, bro. He had the influence to get a couple people to entertain. Just because y'all was ready to get some guns and all link up, y'all not no threat to the system. Do you honestly think Rashad Jamal was a threat to the system for saying information that's already out there? Epstein files was being talked about in 2009. People been on this shit. Rashad Jamal just had a rapper entertainment vibe to him. That's why we all fucked with him, especially the youth. I know the truth because I learned about psychology and how your brain and cerebrum and prefrontal cortex and what you perceive as like you watch. But the thing about it is you watch Rashad Jamal and your brain is in fight or flight mode. Sometimes it'll be calm. And then this how he connected with y'all too. This how he spiritually fucked y'all. Them live meditations and all that. You truly thought like I'm meditating with Rashad the phone. Live meditation. And it's just so much more powerful. And then he do the singing bowl. Boom. Boom. So he hipping you to all these things that could help you. But that don't mean this man in real life wasn't crazy, or him as a personal wasn't doing these crazy things. So I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked. I'm like, what the? I defended this nigga and bumped his music Black Power moves. He really fucking did that. I'm so sorry to the family for not listening, thinking y'all was paid off. Here come the Rashad Jamal supporters to say you are the part of the feds. Where there is smoke, there is fire. One thing is for sure, the black community has a long history of defending and deflecting predators in the community. Hey, think about it. Are the black community defend a PDF in the family? They'll defend, like, let's just say it's a daughter or aunt. But my mom told me when something happened to her, it slipped through her subconscious, you know. And then my dad also told me this. My dad told me that his aunties got on his face when he was 9 years old. The family never, they just act like it don't happen. That's why I really don't fuck with the South. I still ain't been back to the South. But like, I see why my dad moved and got out of there. That's some delusional, crazy people. And then it be all time. And then when I look at my cousins, they all kind of like slow, except for my cousin Monty. But all my other, and then, like my cousin Yaya, they kind of like on point. But you could tell they married outside the family. But it seemed like all my other cousins, like they a little slow. And my little cousin T.O., he on point. But I got cousins, they seem like, I don't know, bro. It's like some of them seem like they inbred it or something, because they just behind. But glad the child spoke up. He can't be rehabbed. His behind bars out being what it is. And that's what I'm saying. Like, imagine how the daughter feel watching all these comments, watching all these people. That's why I don't really care when people come at me, because I'll be like, bro, ain't nothing happened to me. Like, I only imagine how the daughter feel. He need to stay in prison for the rest of it. So wicked. Darshell tried to warn him. Yes, she did. People really thought Darshell was trying to get a record deal and stuff like this. I believe the child. It's just too many. It's like he says, too many smoke when it's fire. It's the same wife who was calling the other victim a liar and said she was clout chasing. Yes, the same wife. Oh shit. Also the wife said that too. The wife said that. That's interesting. This little girl isn't lying when she describes staring at a wall. That's oh man. This is gonna get deep. Somebody said I don't believe it. Rashad's wife, her own biological daughter, wrote this, and she was with her auntie. They got the report number and everything right there.
And I remember everything that happened. Or if she suffered any major injuries other than being sore and maybe small marks. Okay. Well, this is back when she was 5 or 6 years old.
Bro, my selfie light turned it off.
Okay. Mind you, 2026. So this is 2021. I think she's 10 now. She's 10 years old now, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. So this is Zakaya's actual daughter. This has nothing to do with Darshell and her children.
Right. That's a good point.
This is his wife's like little girl that Rashad Jamal was treating like that. And I knew that, you know, that he was abusing those girls. You could tell by the way he was hugging on them, and he barely knew them. Like he was only in their life for like a year, but acting like he's known them 15 years.
Forever, right. I didn't know that. Like, see, that's the thing too. When I used to see like, hold on, I gotta switch this light out. But when I used to see like Zakiya, and then them kids, I knew the kids looked like Zakiya, but like, yeah, he like on the Black Power Moves video, he hugging them like that's his real daughter. No, he only knew him since they met. I mean, like I said, I'm not taking care of nobody, no other man's kids, bro. I'm not disciplining no other man's kids. I'm not teaching no other man's. I'm not dealing with that, bro. Ain't none of that. I just heard a story yesterday, and a dude was like, I'm 23 and I lost everything. I married this girl and I had a baby and with her, and she kicked me out the apartment over false allegations, and then invited the dude that was cracking into the apartment, and he walking out the house with his daughter and like with his 1-year-old daughter in his arm and the baby mama. He done destiny swap, bro. I'm like, oh, I would have caught a hat right there. I can't do that. I don't know if I could do that. BM, your girlfriend, we're not together no more. Another man's gonna come in and be cracking me in the house that you bought, and he laying in the bed in the house apartment that he bought and furnished. This was a story on TikTok, and I'm like, yeah, bro. I'm instantly zip zip. You getting zip zip, boy. I'm about to return you to the essence. God forgive. I'm not in that situation. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. You gonna get dirt. What? I'm gonna derp you. My Kai Benji voice. Get dirt.
So let's get into it. Yeah, we'll get to the charges in a second. Okay. So
He was doing all that talk, so
Zoe
that means
stated
dirt.
approximately June 2021, her mom, Zakiya White, okay, Rashad Jamal's wife, put her hands around
They
her.
ain't trying to let this video play. They ain't trying to let this video play for shit. So I go on TikTok to try to react to videos, and y'all let the clips lag. They got the clips lagging. They got the floating players glitching. Now that I'm trying to react to this video on YouTube that's already at 480p, this video is already low quality, bro. It's not even a 4K video, so why is it buffering? Think about this, y'all. Why is this 4K? Why is this video buffering and it's just a nigga talking over a picture, bro? Like, I'm trying to give y'all a smooth reaction, man, because I noticed my numbers start going down for my reactions, and I feel like it's because if once you start getting pushed in the algorithm and your videos ain't crispy, bro, like they bump you out. They gonna bump you right out the game. But I do gotta go to work though, so I'm probably do a part 2 to this. Let me know if y'all want to see part 2 to this but why don't y'all watch the video for yourself? But I'll do a part 2 for sure. But like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. What else more do y'all need to see? Let that man go, bro. Like, for real, bro. Y'all gotta
Her
let this
neck
nigga
and
go,
began
bro.
choking her and told her, "I brought you into this
Whoa.
world. I will take you out." Zoe stated that her mom did this because she said something that she did not like. Zoe stated that her mom also hit her with extension cords and other objects from when she was 5 to 10 years old. So within a 5-year span, Zakiya has been abusing this little girl, choking her, hitting her with extension cords, all types of stuff. Okay. Now let's get into it like a little bit deeper. Okay. Zoe said that when her mom hit her with the extension cord, it was on her right thigh and it did leave a mark.
I had to pick a
Now we're
booger.
about to
I
get
ain't gonna
into
lie.
something like a very disturbing. So if you have a weak stomach, if you can't hear this,
Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's not even about weak stomach. I just don't know what you can really say on here. Rashad, bro. Oh, nah. This nigga wild, bro. That shit says, read it. Read it. Oh my God. Read that. Okay, hold on, I'm just gonna point to y'all where to read at. Read this right here. Hold on. Fuck, bro. This dude is sick. That shit say Rashad asked her. She said she was cute, and Rashad asked her to start working. Do a dance for me, basically. Like, start dancing for me. But not just dancing, working. That's too much. Bro, now this gonna make me, you know what this really makes me mad on too? Cause imagine you don't know who your baby mama is trying to date. You don't know who your baby mama bring your kids around. So where's the father of her kids? Where's the father of Zakiya kids? Why doesn't he say nothing? Where is he? Where is that guy? Where is the father of their child? Where is the father? Oh my gosh, bro. This nigga said, yeah, you look cute. Can you start dancing for me? Pulled up her shirt. Oh, this dude is crazy, bro. Is this a real? Oh, y'all want to see him down. Don't look at this. You know they want to. Don't read it. Don't read it. Hold on. Wait. Let me read. Whoa. It's like a bunch of like people trying to. Don't read that. Don't read that. Don't look at that. No, don't look at that. You trying to break him down. Oh, you an agent. Oh, you're a sellout. Wait. Let me shut up. Let's just read this real quick. Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. This is a lot. And then I seen a video of bruh face knotted up. And I'm like, oh, they whamming bruh face in jail. Oh yeah, the government, man, the police. Nah, bruh. That card that you got on your name getting you whooped for being a predator. But don't they slap predators on the wrist in America? Why you get 16 years? Telling y'all, bro, because I remember he riding up to the station with Drake. I knew they was going to use that in court on him. Yeah, I got 6 shots in the Drake, 30 in a grenade. I'm ready to die. He riding with his wife in the car and his mom. I got Drake. 6 shots. I don't give a fuck. Y'all don't remember that live when he was going to drop off his son. I seen the whole thing. I used to watch this nigga every day in 2021 and 2022. Every live. That shit was a way for me to escape from life. And I thought he was actually giving a mystery. Just before I learned about, then I learned about Malachi Z. York. I'm like, oh, damn. And I don't listen to Malachi Z. York. I don't follow his work. But as soon as I learned that, I'll tell you. And then I learned about Young Pharaoh. Everything he did before. And I'm like, oh, this is just Young Pharaoh been on this shit. And he went deeper. And they just deleted all his shit off YouTube. He already broke down all this shit in a more intellectual way. Rashad Jamal gave us the emotional charge way. But like this right here, this is undefendable. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, bro. I might have to do part 2 with this because this is insane, bro. I have to do part 2 with this. I wasn't even gonna react to this shit, but I'm like, this video, people keep DMing me and stuff, so I'm like, I might as well get them some more content to watch since they keep looking up my name and they want to hear me speak about this. They want to see me watch it and react to it. Y'all want this shit, so I have to give it to y'all, right? I gotta break out this spiritual community completely, and until these chapters are ended, we're gonna have to go and see the chapters. We're gonna have to go and see this shit play out. Until this shit play all the way out, we gonna have to see it. Rashad Jamal, I can't ignore it. Cause I was gonna just ignore this shit, never talk about it again. But the fact that Kulu DM'd me this shit, I seen the paperwork already, but this shit is crazy, bro. That report is crazy, bro. I'm about to send that report to everybody that's like DMing me. That's insane, bro. Damn, it's a real picture, y'all. Look, that's somebody's hand right there. You see? She holding that like a piece of paper. That's not like AI or nothing. You can see the background right there. Look. That's what Kulu sent me. He sent me the same stuff. 5. And then he said a family member sent this. 5. Yeah, I'm sending this to all, because I got people DMing me. Like, this girl just DM'd me, right, yesterday. She said, why are you so obsessed with Rashad Jamal? You must be taking payments to slander him. 2, I can't wait for him to come home. Y'all is dick riding. So this lady is waiting for Rashad Jamal to come home. Honestly, it's only been 2 people that DM me. It's not that bad. But look at this, right? And look, she read it immediately. Look, she read it immediately. She knows what's going on. But this the first message Kulu sent me. He said, "Did you hear about Rashad Jamal? Wife, she deleted her TikTok case because her daughters filed a police report against her and Rashad 18 days ago. I got the report if you want to see." So he didn't even send it immediately. He said, "I got the report if you want to see." So he didn't say, "Hey, make a video on it." He just said, "Hey, bro, this is more information." Right? Shit. I gotta go to work though, so I'm gonna be back. Let me know. Y'all comment if y'all want a part 2. Alright. Oh my